and let him give us some insights maybe on some officiating calls or whatever, since he's a referee. Our rules expert, as it were.
I thought he was going to the Flintstones thing down at the Time Warner Cable Arena tomorrow instead of the Checkers game.
That's not only a good time.
All right, puck drop. We're underway in period number 1. And Josh, quickly at our first break, I want to have you look at the standings right now. Very crucial going into this last regular season game. Rush looking for first place in the division, and it kind of looks like they
got it.
Well,
yep.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, they won Friday night 6-3. I think that's what kind of pushed them ahead for sure. 63 points, and Hampton Railers with 59, 58, and the opponent here today in fourth place with 48 points.
I think a point will definitely clinch it
Levy,
if somehow we lost and Hampton Roads won 2 games.
High above the
then Rush cage, and now Charlotte on the break. Down the left wing, drop pass
will
to
take
Barrow.
Charlotte.
He's pushed out of the
They
play
coming over the line
heavily.
and now Carolina will
On
take
the far wall. Stolen away by the Rush. Marcus Ingdahl. No newcomer for the Rush from Sweden. And, Josh, David Booth, who is from Michigan.
Yeah.
And it was a Florida Panthers draft pick. And then did finish out a couple of years with the Detroit Red Wings.
Okay.
Is playing now in Hungary.
Oh, wow.
Leventi Pakazdi's home country.
Okay.
So I'm going to see if David's still over there, we can somehow hook him up with David Booth. Now a turnaround shot by Jackson Maseko, who was shut down by Dylan Rempel. Now another
one
chance
under
in
two.
front. Rempel on his knees,
and,
able to make the
Crawford
save.
also leading in save percentage,
hold it.
95.5%.
And off the draw. Junior Canes trying to get it out. Parisi could not. Now it's deflected. Puck way up in the air and hold it. The goal came off the pins again. And that will halt play.
Rush. Go ahead, Tim.
All right, so it is Marshall Beaker on the goal. Josh will give you the official scoring in a moment. But Charlotte grabs that lead 1-0. They can definitely wrap it up tonight with a point. And if they can do that, first place, the first seed at the Southeast Division playoffs in Woodbridge, Virginia, the home of the Potomac Patriots. Now Spencer Barrow keeps it going here with a helper, along with Keegan Iwahashi, also getting it.
Yep, Barrow with his 20th helper of the year, and Iwahashi chipping in with assist number 9.
By the way, Josh, I don't know if you heard or not, it was a record football fundraising month for Ohio State here in the month of February. So each player guaranteed at least $10,000 to start. But I'll tell you, Jordan got me a couple of weeks ago. He got me. He said, Tim, I get it. He said, but Texas led the most with the NIL stuff. So,
yep.
Well,
all teams are going that way.
He pointed that out. Yep, I know. The broadcasters can only get that, right? Yeah. No, we're happy for you, Jordan. All right, back at the right point. Shot, dribbling wide. And Josh, have you known the Rush pretty much dominating here? Not much action in the first 9 minutes at all on Rocco Stoles.
Yeah, looking pretty sharp. Rocco Stoles, as mentioned earlier, player of the week, dangerous Southeast Division.
Junior Canes down the left wing. There's a good shot on net by Viglino, but it's fought off by Stoles.
And then the puck comes loose and goes all the way down the other end of the ice. So,
well, Josh, we'd be remiss if we didn't acknowledge what a great Nations 4 tournament it was between Finland, Sweden, Canada, and the U.S. Most watched game ever in the history of hockey in the United States this past Thursday. And it was a fitting game going all the way to overtime. And even though, for Canada, they did win the game and win the tournament, but the U.S. split with Canada, outscored them in the 2 games. and it's nothing to be ashamed about. That game could have went either way. In fact, boy, the U.S. had all kinds of chances in the overtime, and Jordan Billington played well, and they couldn't get it home, and Canada prevailing on the goal from Connor McDavid. But a great series, great for hockey in the U.S. and Canada.
That's right. Very clean game. Like, one penalty all game, so good showcase there. Good opportunity from Johnny Rogers earlier.
And Massapequa says congratulations to the
As
Charlotte
the
Rush
Canes come out
and
now.
Spencer Barrow in his final regular season home game after 3 great years. No, let's take this game and win the regular season division title from the Barrow family in Massapequa, New York. Don't you guys have any more Barrow sons you can send down here, Al?
Wheelbarrow
family? What are we going to do out here without a Barrow down here in Charlotte?
They got a son named Wheel.
Yeah, there you go.
High sticking the call on Spencer at 15-19.
All right, so power play for the Junior Canes here. Tim Donnelly with the play-by-play. Josh Schimmel, our color analyst, and Christian Eford, the birthday boy, is running our camera. I'm going to be down on the Rush bench here at the end of the first period. Now we got a partial breakaway. Oh, here comes Jackson Maseko. He's walking in, looking for a shorthanded goal there, but it broke down. But the Rush still forechecking in at Junior Canes ice, and now Carolina set up the power play deep in their own end. And on the right side over the line, here comes Ivan Gutierrez. Near wall, Viglino. Now at the right point, Viglino. Top of the circle, down low. Viglino in the circle. Here it comes, right on. Rebound in front, fired wide. Oh, my. Billy Loughnane at an open net. And he pumped it wide. Lucky for the Russian goalie, Rocco Stoles.
Colby Sims also in there for the Junior Canes. And, man, I bet Rocco felt like he was under siege there, all the black shirts in front of him.
I think he's good to go now.
What?
It was user error. Oh, turnover, Tim.
Marshall Beaker. I'm going to talk to him, Josh. He got the goal, newcomer.
Yeah. Usually do the coach in the first period, but
Where is Brighton, Michigan?
I thought it was on the kind of the middle of the state. I'd have to up the
take a
boards
look at
looking
the
for
map.
Iwahashi, who loses it. Now here
Surprised
comes
Josh doesn't know.
Viglino across the line. Viglino going in backhand. Oh, he lost a handle. And Ryan Bonfrancisco there defensively, but Carolina looking dangerous there. But now deep in Carolina Rush territory. Loughnane rather. Shot knocked aside by Rocco Stoles. Here's Viglino trying to bang a wraparound in there. He's got a little face full from Tristan McAuliffe. Viglino again out front looking for help and couldn't quite connect with Johnny Rogers. Puck now along the far boards, battling, scrambling, trying to get it going, banging around. There goes Rogers. He gets loose for the Carolina Junior Hurricanes. He gets whacked, though, by Barrow, who lost his stick on it. And Barrow not happy, also breaking his stick on that play.
Yeah, kind of a tough call there for Barrow. Junior Canes really starting to pressure a little bit. And I think the referee, it was kind of like a before it actually happened penalty because it was kind of the wind-up of it. But seemed like the first portion of this period, Charlotte really dominating. But I heard you on the broadcast, Carolina the last 5 minutes or so really starting to work their way back into the game.
Yeah, and you're never going to count Carolina out. You know, I know they're in last place. They don't get to call games together very often trying anymore, so thought it'd be cool for them. But we're underway here. Period number 2, a couple of penalties up on the board, so it'll be 4-on-4 hockey to start things off. Jackson Maseko versus Carolina's Loughnane. Puck now back there. Bongiorno now going to poke it into the territory. Look out, head on steam. Maseko with a shot and a big save by Rempel.
Yeah, what a play off the draw. Jackson Maseko flying into the offensive zone, puts a shot on net. Rempel makes a save, and if you see the puck in the netting there, that happened during the elite game, I think in the second period.
Yeah, still hanging in there.
Yeah, hanging in there. I guess they'll just wait till tomorrow because there's no more rush games after tonight here at the Pineville Ice House. But yeah, great to see the puck just hanging out watching the game with us.
Yeah,
here.
enjoying it, and hope you're enjoying it as well. Puck now behind the goal. That's Ryan Bonfrancesco. Heard from his family earlier this evening. He finds Robert Thorne along the far side. Big number 2, Bongiorno rather, I'm sorry, coming in across the line. Pulls it up, and he turns it over to Gutierrez, who tries to get it out for the Junior Canes. Now it's Bonfrancesco in neutral ice. Finds DePensier, who pokes it into the Carolina zone. Knocking it out, Gutierrez trying to find some help from Loughnane, and Loughnane almost went head first in the boards of his own accord.
Yeah, that was scary there as he dove for the puck. He almost went head first. Did a nice job of protecting himself, though, and covering, closing the head up there. And doing a nice job.
Johnny Rogers in possession for the Junior Canes. He'll swirl and go back the other side. Alec Poole switching boards up to Johnny Rogers. He's got Viglino with. Going backside, teeing up, and a nice block on Loughnane. Here comes Bo DePensia. He's going to break out one-on-one. He beats Poole, then goes down, and Poole looks guilty already.
Yep.
As he took down Bo DePensier motoring down those far boards.
Yeah, the back-and-forth nature here, these first few moments of the second period, and DePensier coming into the offensive zone.
Rempel.
Pretty easy call for the official
ahead,
there.
Jordan.
Yeah, we have a
As
shout-out
the rush will
from
go to the
Will
power play,
Locke. Says, milestone night for Billy Loughnane. Great broadcast as always, gentlemen. It has been a pleasure listening to your home broadcast for the past 2 seasons while Billy Loughnane, number 18 Junior Canes, has been in this division. Great job on pronunciation, too. Loughnane, yep. That's what we learned that tonight. The coach told us as well, so we appreciate that. It's Scotch-Irish, meaning near the lake.
Ah, there you go.
As in the clan that lives near the lake.
Okay. Well, you know Loch Ness, right? So
Loch
there you
Ness
go.
Monster,
Yeah,
right? Exactly.
That's right.
Tonight is Billy's 100th USPHL Premier Division game.
Wow.
Wow. So finally
Congratulations.
regular season game of the regular season and 100th game. What a milestone for him. I'll read the rest of that in the next break.
All right. Good stuff there. Iwahashi now behind the goal, looking out front. Gagnon spins and fires. Knocked aside by Rempel. Adriano Bongiorno now will dump it in behind the boards. Rush pick it up. Iwahashi looking in the middle. Couldn't connect with Barrow. And Adriano Bongiorno now with it.
Jordan go
Penalty
the rest
has
of the
been
way in
over
this
for a
period.
little while as the Rush
Yeah, I'm going to continue
still
this
look like they're on the power
long
play.
email here from Will Locke. Appreciate it again. Billy is from Furlong, Pennsylvania, a suburb of Philadelphia.
Sorry for the delay, guys, but all these parents are flagging me down over there and giving us some nice compliments, so you got to stop and, acknowledge those, right?
Yep. But again, yeah, we appreciate that. Will Locke, 100th game tonight for Billy Loughnane.
How about that? Good for him.
100th of his premier USPHL career.
And Jordan, the parents, they're great. They said, Tim, your broadcast team outside of Jordan, Josh, and Christian, we love it. Oh, that just leaves me.
Outside of everybody, right? Exactly. Tim, you're the backbone, man.
I don't know about that, but hey, Jordan, this is a close game, 1-0.
Yeah.
We do need at least a point to clinch first place, as we heard from Trevor Jewell. We got a penalty coming up now. I think it's going to be against Charlotte. So the Junior Canes, after giving up a fairly early goal in period number 1 to Marshall Beaker, they're hanging in there right now. Now it looks like they're going to have a chance to tie it up with a power play opportunity.
I think we did 2
early on in the
XI
game. It looked like Charlotte was just
Okay.
dominant the
number
entire
4.
Yeah.
Okay.
That sounds about right.
Well, again, I was thinking about you the other day, and you just come a long way, really matured. You're a great part of our team. We're so glad to have you, and you've really improved. And I'll never forget how we met at the Mallard Creek football game. And
I know you're doing what, Charlotte Observer, right?
I was doing the Observer, and you were doing the PA for Mallard Creek. So that's how we met. And here we are 4 years later, living life, living the dream, right?
That's right.
All right, power play now for the Junior Canes. They have an opportunity to tie it up here. They'd love to play spoilers here and deny the Rush possibly of clinching first place. No guarantee on that.
Yeah.
Hampton Road still has 2 more games to play.
Yeah, they got the Jersey Hitmen tonight. And Tim, if Charlotte is to clinch it, this would be what, the 100th year in a row where it's Carolina and Charlotte in the first round of the playoffs in the Premier Division?
Yeah, so But again, you can kind of throw out the records
I
here
know.
most of the time. All right, look outside of the goal, man open. He could not pull the trigger. That was Ivan Gutierrez. Junior Canes keeping it in barely, but Matteo Viglino able to do it now behind the net. They're trying to stuff it in front, but holding his ground on that right side is Rocco Stoles. The whistle blows. Stopping play. Beat the number 1 seed.
So when you do those games, are you calling them or are you doing like PA?
Public address.
Public address, okay.
Yeah. But you want to know something, Jordan? There's a lot more people in the stadium listening to my voice than there are in the live streams in that situation.
Right.
Because when you get to the championship, all the fans were there.
Are there, exactly.
So didn't mind that. All right, Rush has it now, breaking in the slot. Luke Vega shut down by Rempel. On a great stop. Dylan Rempel has earned his meal money today, I'll tell you, for the Junior Canes. He's played great.
That was a really good chance in front by Vega that time, and what a left pad save by Rempel to keep it out.
Center point shot right on, patted down by Rempel. Now back to center ice, going to roll through everybody. No icing here with 9:05 to go. By the way, we're going to be interviewing between periods the billet brother of Leventi Picasso. Winning the faceoff, the Junior Canes, and Matteo Viglino sends it down the ice. By the way, Jordan, how about the season for Jackson Maseko? I mean, just doing it all. 5-on-5, penalty kill, power play, great leader in the locker room. And do you know that the only team in the USPHL that recruited him was the Charlotte Rush?
Really?
There's a lot of teams regretting that right now.
Yeah, what a job he's done for Charlotte over his few seasons with the Rush. And really, like you mentioned, taking over as a leader this season, doing a good job on the ice, doing a good job off the ice. Just an overall really good kid and has really helped out with the Rush this season.
He is a good kid, too. I mean, most of these Rush seconds left on the penalty.
Yeah, not a lot going on this man advantage so far. Carolina doing a really good job on the penalty kill, not allowing Charlotte to set up any offense.
Yep, they really haven't been able to. All right, now Bonfrancesco gets it back at the right point. Here comes the wrist shot. Blocked in front. Held in by the Rush. Okay, penalty is over now to John David Raleigh. We're back at equal strength. By the way, John David Raleigh, number 22 for the Carolina Junior Canes. Is there any other team he could have possibly played for with a last name like Raleigh? I mean, there's no way.
I know. You got him, and I think they had another. Yeah, Brandon Raleigh as well, number 17.
Oh, yeah, okay. You got
on
two
the
of
Carolina
them.
Junior. Not sure if they're related in any kind, but same last name. There's a potential for it there.
All right, Junior Hurricanes are not giving up. They did a good
Sequence,
job on that
passing
penalty
it around
kill.
the outside,
and
they've
they've got a
right
couple
place,
of good
right
shots
time,
away on
gets
Rocco
a stick on that puck and buries it in the back of the net. A big goal for Charlotte when Carolina was hanging around, but now the Rush up by 2.
Yeah, and all the folks there in Dresden, Ontario. Happy for Beau DePensier getting a nice goal there, and that's a little bit more breathing room.
Yeah, big one there.
For the Rush. We'll get the scoring here in just a moment. 2-0 Charlotte. By the way, if you would like to get a shout-out here with our Hockey Flow TV telecast, all you have to do, send us an email to rushstreaming@gmail.com. That's rushstreaming@gmail.com. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're cheering for. We'll be happy to pass along some love on our telecast. Again, that email address, rushstreaming@gmail.com.
It's rush hour. Charlotte Rush goal, their second of the game. Scored by number 28, Beau DePensier. His 17th of the season. Assist to number 2, Robert Thorne, and number 21, Tristan McAuliffe. Time 16:25. Charlotte is second in the league.
So for Beau DePensier, goal number 17 on the season, and the helpers from 2 D-men, Robert Thorne and Tristan McAuliffe. Always good to see those D guys get some points and some helpers.
Especially Robert Thorne. I mean, 6'5", doesn't get a lot of offensive chances, mainly just assist opportunities. That one his 4th tally, and Tristan McAuliffe, number 16, really good job as a defenseman this year.
He wishes he was a forward. He loves to score that much, but he's a D-man and a good one. So Charlotte now with a 2-0 lead would love to take that lead at least to the locker room through 2 periods.
Yeah, big 3 minutes here, final 3 minutes of the second period. We'll see how Charlotte can close this period out and hopefully either keep this lead at 2 or extend it even more.
All right, shot short side, stopped by Rocco Stoles. Well, my Pittsburgh Penguins continue to flounder 8-3 to the Caps today. In Pittsburgh, no less.
Capitals having a real good year.
Yes, they are. And I don't think they were expected to be that bad.
Is Ovechkin still out or is he back?
I think he's back. Oh, yeah. Look out, breakaway chance.
Getting those
shot.
goals,
He
I'm sure you
scores!
and Jordan mentioned there. I think I'm on 1 now, Tim. We got a
Yep,
little
gotcha. Okay.
shuffle there during the intermission.
It happens. Josh, before we get too far into period number 3, I would be remiss if I did not say what a terrific job you did as the new director of broadcasting, taking over for me. All those details, all those responsibilities. You had a lot of adversity, a lot of stuff, but you stuck to it. You're detail-oriented and you're persistent. And all of your hard work has not gone unnoticed by our fans, by the organization, and most importantly, me.
Well, thank you, Tim. It's been a pleasure to
So
step
Junior
up a
Canes
little
with
bit
a
this
power
year
play.
and be part of it.
going
and
against
appreciate
Luke
Vega over the years,
Okay.
too. So Jordan will get that announced for us here.
So it's a holding call in the rush. Luke Vega, 2 minutes for holding at 4:03 of the third period. Boy, Josh, we started this way back in early September, and here we are in end of February. Hard to believe this is the last regular season game. We spent a lot of hours in this rink.
Yeah, it is. It's mixed emotions in some ways. It's exciting to be here and enjoy it, but it's also sad to see the regular season come to a close. We'll be following the Rush, of course, in their postseason run. Hopefully they'll do well, and I'm sure the Junior Canes will do well, too. But
On Flow TV.
But only one team will go on to the Nationals up in New Jersey, so it might be one of these two. We'll see, but there's 2 other teams vying for it as well.
Right side of the goal. Stoles came out and got a shoulder on that big shot from Ivan Gutierrez.
He almost diving there at that one, Rocco.
Another shot by Viglino this time, and another big save by Rocco. He's in the zone tonight, Josh.
Yeah, solid as a rock back there, old Rocco. Okay, you know how to say the last name, Tim? Bost or Bost?
Bust.
Bost. Okay, Josh and Tim, thank you for the opportunity you gave Christian Eford here on the camera this season, letting him drive into this media team and take a step closer to his broadcasting goals. Thank Melissa Bost once again writing in her favorite Rush cameraman, and we appreciate Christian Melissa coming in and been very faithful, helping over at the Bojangles Coliseum as well as the Pineville Ice House. So thank you for the shout out, Melissa, and thanks Christian for helping us out with various things around the rink here.
Yeah, Christian's been great this year, and his mother is an absolute sweetheart too. Let me tell you, Melissa. And Josh, quick story. A couple of years ago, I was doing a baseball game for Queens University, and I went from there to here to Extreme Ice to get to the game. And I was speeding a little bit. Their work cut. I got caught.
For sure. They will, but
And
it's
just
just
so
loss elimination, so you got your chance there. You win the first one. Who knows what can happen?
I agree. If you look at sports, you've seen a lot of low-seeded teams in the playoffs turn it on and go on and win.
Yes, right.
So, 11:30 left here in the hockey game. 3-0 Charlotte. I'm Tim Donnelly with the play-by-play. Josh Schimmel, our color analyst, director of broadcasting, done a great job this year. And I'm going to let Jordan come in here for a second and do a few minutes of play-by-play.
Charlotte with it, in behind the net. Around the back, that's Hunter Kersner. They'll look for Maseko in front. That pass is intercepted again by Carolina. It's kept in. As the Junior Canes, Viglino with it now, trying to get a clearance. That one fluttered out to center as Viglino has it. They'll look for an opening. A diving Bongiorno trying to block a pass. Wraparound chance as they jab at it. Viglino, what a save by Stoles.
Yeah, good defense. Grabbing around goaltender Rocco Stoles and helping him out there.
Charlotte out with possession. That's Gagnon. He'll wait on his counterparts as they get a line change. Shoot that one on the glove, and saved by Rempel.
Nice save by Rempel. Good to see big number 2 out there, Robert Thorne. I don't know if you saw earlier, Jordan, but he took a stick or a puck or something to the face and was a bit shaken up, but good to see him back out on the ice. Got it.
Carolina takes it back. Big hit
Shadow
there
here
as DePensier and Viglino collide.
from
That one flutters out to center, and Charolette takes possession. That's Bacazzi. Drop off for Perdion, looking for a man in front. That one tipped right on the doorstep of Rempel as he makes a save.
Yeah, great job by Pacozzi settling that puck down. That was pretty. That puck was just coming in hot, and man, he just dropped it like nothing and stopped in place. Great job by number 17.
Back
He
to
is
the
within
penalty
now as
box.
he
Drops it off. Perdion. That one. And Josh, it's been a revolving door over there for Spencer Barrow. This is 3rd or 4th penalty coming up here.
Yeah, we were just mentioning it. Tim and I were on the air together. Man, he's just been in there almost all night. The captain getting very comfortable in that seat.
Referees there discussing what they're going to do with this one.
Tim getting ready to go downstairs to do another amazing Beyond the Boards post-game edition. Don't stay down there all night, Tim, talking to people now. Don't stay down there all night talking to people. We call it the extended edition.
You mean down there?
Yeah. We're just teasing you, brother.
Never mind.
But Tim will be bringing you all that exciting action. He'll interview Coach Trevor Jewell and pick a player as well. He always does we're just teasing him. He always does such a great job down there.
So it looks like they're going to get a 5-minute major on Spencer Barrow. He will head to the locker rooms early.
Yeah, well, it could be a disqualification, but there is 5 minutes. There's less than 5 minutes left in the game as well. So,
And he's getting a celebrity send-off there as the crowd cheering him on as he heads off.
so we'll see what's going on with Spencer Barrow.
So it'll be a 4-on-4 for a minute 21, and then the remainder, minute 20, Carolina will be on the power play to finish the game.
Yeah, we have Spencer Barrow for tripping, then Trevor Morris for interference, and Spencer Barrow again.
Seiko. He'll bring it into the offensive
Sandwich
zone.
between the Trevor
Him and
Morris
Pacazzi,
penalty.
and they
Yep.
score. I mean,
don't even know
they
who
waited,
it
they
was.
waited, they waited,
Both
and then they
guys
caught
had a
Carolina
chance to
off
score
guard
that
there.
time.
Waiting for a few guys to attack the puck, and then there was less guys on the defensive side of the ice.
Good finish there, and definitely securing the win, I'm sure, with that extra goal there.
Thorne has it now on the penalty kill. It's 4-on-5. Look at Thorne, the big man, the 6'5" defenseman, going through traffic, and we got a little bit of pushing and shoving as I think they were close to the goalie there.
Yeah, he's kind of protecting the keep. Maybe Rush getting a little aggressive as,
Robert Thorne has a helmet.
and it's not a red one.
He drops the mic.
That was a Carolina Junior Hurricanes helmet, actually Matteo Viglino's helmet. And the linesman and Thorne are having a little bit of a chat, and Robert Thorne's going off.
Really awesome moment there. A lot of pushing and shoving, and Thorne making some laughs out of it as he goes to the locker room.
And it looks like Viglino also being escorted off the ice as well. So a lot of extra music going on after that play, Jordan.
Yeah, good stuff happening there. Didn't even see the end of it, but then, just the pushing and shoving, and now Bongiorno.
Nowhere without
Can't tell if
those.
he's going off or not. He
Well,
is
about
age.
12 to go on this one. Looks like the referees finally got it all sorted out, Jordan.
Yeah, 5-on-4 here. We'll see what these final moments come by of. We'll see if the team just play a little passive or if it gets a little chippy at the last few moments here. Off the draw. It's a win for Carolina. 4-0 game here. We had 1 minute remaining in the regular season in the final home game of the season. Luke Watterson down low in front for Sims. Backhanded shot, Loughnane. And that saved by Stoles, trying to keep the shutout right now. At the point, Poole. Poole with it. He'll look for Watterson. Waterson cross-ice pass. That one tipped in front and kept in. Poole keeps possession as they look for an opening. At the point, Waterson unable to handle that. Nice deflection by Bongiorno. Waterson retreats and gets the puck. Bakadze's there to pressure him. Josh, you know Stoll's going for a shutout here, and he really wants this one with just 20 seconds left.
Yeah, he's played well. He definitely deserves it, making a lot of saves and coming out aggressively to play the puck as well. As puck goes saucering back the other way.
Yeah, and we'll see Carolina probably just hold this one as we hit 5 seconds left in the third period. Charlotte going to win the Premier Southeast Division regular season. The number 1 seed is back with the Charlotte Rush.
And you see Rocco Stoll's getting that shutout and flipping that goal down, even having to make that last chest/shoulders thing.